Hey guys, my article was Powerful Social Studies Teaching with Poetry and Primary Sources. This was an abstract of a group of people that wanted to show how social studies could be integrated into a literacy lesson, but it actually stand on its own as well. Sometimes social studies gets put into a literacy program, and the attributes of an actual social studies lesson with high dividends, I guess, is neglected, and because they focus on more of the literary aspect of the lesson than they do the social studies. Well, this article points out that students can get both, and there's time for both, and it gave an example of how to do that. So in this article, it talks about they're focusing on 3 aspects of being a responsible citizen, and they focus on the justice-oriented citizenship, and it shows how to integrate that into a classroom where they're going to get literacy but also social studies, and they're both going to get quality teaching and quality strategies, and the outcomes are going to be a lot different than what you would normally see. So to get started, what they do first is they ask engaging questions like, what does it mean to be a good citizen? And through brainstorming efforts, the students decided that good citizens always follow rules. Well, they went on to take that statement and engage students on, do they always follow rules? Do you have to be a good citizen to follow all rules? Well, they pointed out 2 people in history, Harriet Tubman and Susan B. Anthony. Both of these ladies made extraordinary efforts in civil liberties. Of course, Tubman was for slavery, the injustice with slaves, and Susan B. Anthony's was injustice with women voting. So they targeted these 2 ladies. The students dug into resources, primary and secondary, discovered all kinds of things about these ladies and about their lives, and actually found that they were good citizens, and they always didn't follow all the laws. So case in point, the students learned about that. Historical thinking was pushed a lot into this lesson. On day 2, the students were encouraged to make a timeline and see how these 2 ladies' lives overlapped, which in turn built more historical thinking and cooperation and the knowledge that came from that. The 3rd day, they were asked to select sources and put on sentence strips, which were colored, and then they arranged those sentence strips into poetry, and it's called Found Poetry, and they actually wrote poems about these 2 ladies' lives. It was direct, to the point, and a great way to teach students about history and historical thinking. So I really like this article. You should check it out. Thanks.